My wife was a photo.
Yes, I do. He said he's gonna pan out, then he's gonna go around and give her pieces.
Okay, welcome to Ceramics. We're here in the ceramic room with Rosemary. And Rosemary, tell us a little bit about ceramics here. How many people do you have working in here?
We usually have between 25 and 30 people a week. We're here every Thursday. Our hours right now are 10 to 2. We're changing them at the beginning of the year to 9:30 to 1:30.
Okay.
And everybody has a variety of different things that they're working on. We have some people are cleaning their pieces so that we can fire them. We have 3 kilns, which we do the firing in.
And those you're going to show us in a little
We'll
while?
show you those. And we have people, some paint their pieces with acrylics, some glaze their pieces. Then anything that's glazed would have to be fired a second time.
Do you do that here once a week?
Once a week we do that, yes. And like I said, we have a variety of people. We have a variety of different things. I've been doing ceramics probably about between 15 and 20 years. And Carolyn, who is not here today, has been doing ceramics for more than 50 years. So
Wow. So, how did you find out about the ceramics room here?
well, first of all, I saw it when we first moved in. I saw it in the Clearbrook paper.
Right.
And at that time, I was working, so I couldn't participate. But then there was an ad in there that said they needed help in the ceramics room, and then I was not working, so I offered to help, and that's how I ended up coming here every.
Okay. Now I see just one man here. Are there?
We do have Steve just left. And then we have another Steve that comes in every once in a while. He hasn't been here for a while because he doesn't really have any pieces. I've been trying to talk my husband into coming, haven't succeeded yet.
What? No response?
Not yet.
But he sees the beautiful work that you. Oh, tell me, do you work at home also?
I do. I do some work at home. I do more work at home on my pieces because I'm here to help, so I help the ladies with whatever they need to have done.
I see that. It looks like you're very busy running around. Can you tell us a little bit about what they're doing now? For instance,
Okay.
behind you.
Behind me.
Here, come stand over here, if you will.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Okay. So this is actually a pumpkin with a scene on it. And so she's filling in the scene first,
Right.
and then she'll paint the pumpkin and there's the stem of the pumpkin. So it's a beautiful piece when it's finished. And then she'll put a light in the back of it, and where the holes are of the stars, it'll light up.
Very clever.
Yes.
Very
And
clever.
her mother just finished this beautiful Mickey.
Right. Wow. Wow. That's amazing.
Yes, and we have Barbara over here is, right now she's painting a witch's hat, but she has her pilgrims to do for Thanksgiving. She'll be painting those.
How very nice.
Can we pan this way?
Sure.
I'd love to show this. This is Helen's work. We're going to glue these on here.
Would you turn around and show?
We're going to glue these on, one on each side.
This
now-
goes on the other side,
And this
right?
goes on the other side.
Right.
Helen is 95 years old and did this work.
That's wonderful. That's incredible.
And
And
then-
what is this going to be?
This is a candle holder. A candle goes up in here,
Right.
okay? And then we have Florence,
Right.
our 98-year-old. Then look at the beautiful work she's doing. She's working on a fox now.
Right.
And Katie is her caregiver, and she's helping her touch up her bunnies.
Oh boy, she's doing a lot.
Yes,
Wow.
yes.
Beautiful. They're beautiful.
And Bob is our resident artist.
Right.
He does all the fine work, but he does beautiful, beautiful work. Right now he's helping Maria put stars on her bear for her son, who is a Marine.
Oh my,
So,
that is beautiful.
and then Bob's wife Ann is working on a stepping stone.
Right.
And that's another piece. Now, when it's done, it'll when the stone itself is done, she's also going to do an insert, which is something like Helen did. It's going to be a flower, a magnolia, and it'll go right here on the piece.
Right.
So we have a lot of pieces where we can put these inserts so that you can make different decorations out of them.
Okay, that you're going to show us in a little while, correct?
Yes.
All right. I also know
And-
Bob.
Yes.
Bob is a famous poker player.
He is.
Oh yes, he's gladly takes our money every week.
Well, and then he spends it here. And that's how come you can buy all the pieces here. And then we have our beautiful snowman wreath. Can you hold that up, Linda, please? We've had quite a few people do this wreath. Isn't that beautiful? It's all snowmen.
How long does it take to do something from start to finish?
It depends on the person that's doing it. Some people it takes a long time, and some people, Bob did his in a relatively short period of time. He did one too. It's a lot of work. So, and it depends on the, like I said, it depends on the detail in the piece. Okay.
Okay, I can understand that. And now curiosity got the best of me,
Okay.
and I was looking at all of your paints over here.
Okay. I will turn this off.
Okay. So could you tell us about this little corner over here?
Okay, these are the acrylic paints. Anybody that paints with those, we spray those after they're done to protect the paint. They do not get fired a second time. So, and it just as a little thing with Carolyn, we had these two pieces, and I said, Carolyn, can you, she goes to the wood shop, and I said, do you think you could ask them to make us another one? Well, they showed her how to do it, and this is the one Carolyn made for us.
She did a beautiful
Yes,
job.
she did a gorgeous job. And these are additional acrylic paints.
Right,
So we
okay.
keep all of our acrylic paints here.
Okay, and these are open for anyone to use?
Yes, and we just ask them to pay like 50 cents for every color they use so that we can replenish them.
Okay, that's understandable. And now I understand you have a room here in the back here?
There's a room back here. Do you want to see that room, or do you want to see the kiln room?
Oh, we'd love to see this.
These pieces, all around this red ribbon, are for sale. These are pieces that we've picked up that we think the ladies would be interested in, and they come in and they look through the shelves and pick out the pieces. Anything from this ribbon over are the pieces that our ladies are working on.
Right.
So they're all in different stages. And see, this green, when it's fired, becomes clear. That's the clear glaze.
Oh, yeah,
It's
I
green
see.
when you put it on, but then when it's fired, that it becomes shiny and clear.
Okay.
So then all the colors underneath it come through. And like I said, we have a very big variety of the pieces that the people are interested
Right.
in. So that's, like I
Okay.
said, this is what we have.
Well, we thank you again.
And thank you for coming.